Time to get ready for the D appointment. I just be making up songs and they never sound right. Okay. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a very special video and it's all about how to get ready for a D appointment. If you guys do not know what a D appointment is, you probably shouldn't be watching this video. But all jokes aside, I wanted to do a get ready with me makeup and hair edition that kind of shows you guys the ins and the outs of what I like to do if I know I'm going to be getting laid tonight. This is obviously a more dramatic look that I would like to do if I'm going to be doing a date night, transitioning over to a nightcap. But if you guys want to see a more natural makeup but no makeup look, let me know down below. This is the more dramatic, crazy, extra looking tutorial that I wanted to do today that is bulletproof, so it will not be coming off no matter what you're going to be doing. Before getting started, please subscribe down below if you guys want to see more videos from me. Give this video a big thumbs up, and if you guys want to see more of me, this is my Instagram. Make sure you follow me on there. I give you guys all the deets and tea on what's going to be going on over here. Now if you guys want to see how I prepare myself for the D appointment, make sure that you stay tuned for the rest of the video. Right now I have prepped my skin for makeup because we are about to be snatched today. When I say snatched, I mean snatched. This is waterproof, bulletproof, sweat-proof makeup. And the reason that I like to do this is because you never know what's gonna go down. If you guys haven't noticed the elephant in the room, yes, I do have balloons behind me, guys. I hit 100K today. Yes, Alex was on it. He got me my balloons ASAP. So you know he's gonna get a little some tonight because he is so damn fine. We're going to just get ready. You guys are gonna hang out with me. It's gonna be a really good day. I'm gonna give you guys some of my tips. Okay, so we are going to take off these eye masks, guys. These are the ones from Sephora that I talked about in my self-care video. They are the bomb. So I just like to rub them in a little bit and then just kind of pat dry. Have to clip the hair out of the face. I go right in with my orange color corrector. So you guys can see this palette's very messy, but I have an orange and like a reddish color that I mix together. And I take a little brush right here, and you guys can see right here I have scars on my face. So I love to just cover those up because we like to have that extra underneath the skin when we are gonna be doing stuff all night, you know what I mean? I like to do this because foundation tends to slip and you just don't want that. So I go directly in with eyes because I just feel like eyes can be kind of snatched with your foundation and concealer if you mess up a little bit. So I am gonna be going for the most extreme D appointment date night makeup. Obviously, I mean, maybe not obviously, but sometimes we like to go out before we like to go home and do fun stuff. Fun adult things, you know. And I like to look really good. So today I'm actually gonna be going out to celebrate for my 100K subscribers, which thank you guys so freaking much. Like, I was so emotional this morning. I was crying. I couldn't believe that you guys like me that much to subscribe to my channel. I feel so blessed. I will list all the products down below just so you guys don't feel like I'm leaving you out of that, but this is really just about the makeup look and like how to kind of achieve it. So I always use my Morphe 3502 palette. It's my favorite palette ever for just my skin complexion. The colors in here are very warm and they just give you the most flawless makeup ever. So I like to go in with like a transition color just to really kind of get that eyeshadow really like blended and pretty. You guys should know about me. I'm not like the best about eyeshadow. Eyeshadow is not my thing, but I do love it. So I always put it on. And I kind of just like to follow this rule where I go from light to dark. If you guys do that, you'll be fine. So now I'm going in with a more deeper orangey shade, but I really like to do this super quick because I'm not somebody who likes to spend hours on my makeup. That shit is so freaking boring to me. So then we're gonna go in with a darker shade, and I like to just build it up. And something that I think is super sexy for this type of night is to kind of create like a little bit of a cat eye with your eyeshadow. This is just going to kind of give your eyes that sexy, sultry, you know, that kind of shape. And I just love that so much. It's definitely my go-to because I feel like I kind of have, like, I don't know if it's droopy eyes. I wouldn't say I have droopy eyes. It's just that I don't have like super snatched eyes either. So I like to snatch them. I know this can be a super stressful night for you ladies because you want to look perfect and just sexy and you don't want like a guy clocking you for your makeup. Now, I'm the type of girl where I've worn makeup my whole life and I used to wear crazy makeup, heavy makeup or whatever, and I would meet a lot of guys who would say openly, like, I don't like girls who wear makeup, it's not my thing. And then they see me and they ain't got a goddamn issue about it. Don't let anybody tell you that makeup isn't sexy or that you don't look good with makeup on, because I have never met a guy that for real has a problem with it as long as you blend it and make it look good. So of course that took years for me too, because I was never really that great at blending, but I much rather have a full beat face than be bare for this type of occasion, because I just want to make it seem like I care and I want to look good for you, and that's really like the way I like to handle things. So what I'm doing now is I'm going in with a bronzy orange shimmer shade on the lid, and I just think that this is one of the most sexiest like eyeshadow colors that you can do for, you know, girls with deeper melanin shades. If you have a fair complexion, you can go in with a pretty gold color, but these bronzy tones, I mean, they honestly look good on anybody, to be quite honest with you. It took me a while to get to this point, and you guys have been asking me about my makeup that I wear in most of my videos, and this is it, guys. But we're just gonna go a little bit more crazy for the D appointment. And you guys can see, like, it looks a little messy over here, but I like to clean that up with like foundation and concealer, so don't worry about that. But we're gonna go in with a liner. Now, I like to do a nice, beautiful, sexy wing. Kind of go in the eye shape that I want. So if I want it more sharp, I'll do it more sharp. So as you guys can see, I made a little bit of a mess over here. No problem, concealer will fix it. So I'm gonna do the other side. So eyeliner is on. It's messy. Your girl is just not that great at a wing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to wet my beauty blender, do my foundation, and I'm gonna put it all over this orange, and you're gonna make sure you cover up all that orange color corrector, and then we will go in with concealer. Okay, so the foundation that I always use for these types of nights that last me the longest is the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation. So good, guys. It lasts all night, sweat and all. I would suggest it if you have oily skin to bring oil blotting sheets, because honestly, like, I haven't found a foundation yet that lasts me like 12 hours without needing one. So I would say use oil blotting sheets or just set your face really good, but I never set my foundation. I don't like doing that anymore because I like to keep it kind of dewy until it gets sweaty. Then I don't like to keep it dewy. And now I'm going in with my favorite concealer of all time, which is the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. If you've been following me for a minute, you guys know this is my shit, and it goes right up to the wing. So I'll just clean that up really quick with the Age Rewind, because my wings always look insane. I always put like a little round thinner right here, and I don't rub my concealer in right away because that is how it comes off. So what I like to do is I like to apply my cream contour first, and then we'll blend it all in. You guys know my trick about outlining my lips with my cream contour to make them bigger. We're trying to have some DSLs tonight. I love to contour my nose with cream contour versus like anything else because it's just the most natural. Then I blend in my concealer first. Get real close to your lash line. This is how you guys are gonna avoid all that redness and dark circles under the eyes. And like I said, skin, the best part of this whole look. So if you're gonna take your time with one thing, I would say take your time with your skin. Question to my girlfriends: where do you guys like to go on a date to? Do you guys like dinner, movies, a fun little activity like mini golfing and shit like that? Like, what's your guys' favorite date? My favorite date is something super casual but like romantic and fun. So we're in that awkward stage where our face isn't lifeless, but it doesn't have a lot of life to it either. So today is a special day, guys. So I'm going to be contouring and bronzing. So I love this Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit. I use the 2 deepest shades, and I just contour my face super quick. And I love to contour my jawline so I don't have a double chin. That's not cute. Nobody wants that. You want to look good at all angles, sis, so we got to get it. I love my Too Faced chocolate bronzer. If there ever becomes a better one on the market, I'll get it. But until then, this is my shit. And before the eyes start creasing, if your guys' eyes crease faster than mine, then do it right after concealer. But I take the Mercier setting powder. This is like my other favorite powder other than the Beauty Bakery one. And I like to just contour like around my nose like this, or not contour, highlight. And I like to bake under the eyes. Baking is a necessity for me to have concealer going all night. We're gonna go in with blush. You guys already know I do not like pink blushes, so I always use this orange color in this Anastasia palette. It's just my favorite for my skin. We are using orange as a blush because I like being orange because I'm from Jersey. And us Jersey people love orange. We're gonna go right in with this kohl liner. This one is from, it's L'Oreal, but just any black liner for the waterline. Now, I would suggest if you're gonna bring a makeup kit for this night, then definitely pack this, because if your eyes tear, this will not be as intense. I love applying it messy because I just feel like it gives it like a sexier look. I'm gonna just smoke out the bottom lash line. As you can see, the look is coming together. I like to do like a little point right from like, I don't know what to call it, but just a little point on the inner tear duct, and it's very Arabian. Just like a small little point. You're gonna need waterproof mascara, but the one I like to use is the Clinique one for length. I am not a crier, only if there's wind present. So hopefully there's no wind present in my little session, which I highly doubt there will be. I have literally the worst brows in America, so I'm just going to fill them in with my Benefit Precisely brow pencil. And I think a tip for brows when having a night like this or a day like this is don't use too much cream products, because they do melt off the face a lot quicker than like pencils that I've found, and you have to set your brow with a brow gel or else your eyebrows are gonna be slipping today. Now that I got my brows to sort of the way I like them, I'm going to set them in place with a brow gel. This is crucial for this look. I always keep my bake on too flippin' long and then I look crazy, but oh well. Two setting sprays that I swear by for this are the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist and the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. I'm gonna be using Urban Decay today because it's gonna be a long day and night, because as you guys can see, it's still sunny, so this is a long day and night. And I'm just going to spray it all over my face. Woo! When it comes to lips, this is very important because we need our perfect DSLs. I'm going to be lining my lips with my MAC Cork liner. You guys know I swear by this. Something that I've noticed about lips is that if you overdraw them too much, can get sloppy, and you want to use a really good pencil that doesn't slip off when you're doing fun things or whatever. So I like to use lip gloss because that's my go-to. I don't care about getting it anywhere. If you guys don't want to use lip gloss because you want to kind of keep everything cute and snatched, that's fine. I love liquid lipsticks. My favorite is Dose of Colors, my main. So if you guys are looking for a really good liquid lipstick for a night like this and you have a similar complexion to me, it's the perfect nude. But I'm going to be using the Fenty Beauty Fenty Glow Gloss. This is my go-to for a night like this because it just keeps the lips looking luscious, so kissable, so sexy, and it's just so hot. And if you guys aren't weird about having lip gloss on for dates and stuff, then you guys can rock it. Who cares? I'm kind of running out, guys. This shit's bomb. I already have curls in my hair from earlier because I just wanted to just put a few in because this was a freshly washed wig, and I love to just straighten the top because it just keeps it nice and smooth and pretty. So I like my curls to be tight and then I brush through them, so that's what I'm gonna be doing. I like the ones that frame my face to be a little bit higher than the rest of my curls, and I really think that for a D appointment, curls are your best bet because if they get messy, they still look good. Where if you're gonna be doing straight hair, it's not gonna be good because it's gonna get messy. Dior Air Flash, I love to put this on my body. It's kind of like an airbrush tan, but it's not, it's a foundation. So what I do is I always put it on my chest or on places of my body where maybe I have a little bit of scarring going on. So let me just show you guys how I do it. So I have a little bit of scarring going on right, oop, I just touched the nozzle. I have a little bit of scarring going on my chest. So what I like to do is just spray it directly on like that, as you guys can see, and I blend it in like this. Put it on my neck, and I just blend it in super seamlessly, and it covers up scars and just marks on your body that you don't want there. And it just gives you that beautiful glow. So if you guys want to put this on parts of your body where you feel like you need a little bit of extra airbrush effect, perfect. It's definitely my #1 tip for this. We can't forget to spray ourselves. So I'm using my Victoria's Secret Bare Vanilla. You guys know I talked about this and how to smell like a snack. One of my favorites. It's so sexy, men love it. We are going to change and then we will be right back. So I change into the outfit that I'm going to be wearing tonight. I put on a very comfortable naked wardrobe jumpsuit. I just love wearing these types of outfits when I'm going to be doing a casual date, but then also taking it home for the D appointment because it's easy to slip on and off. It's super sexy. And it also kind of draws attention to this part of my body, my face and my makeup and my hair that I spent a lot of time on. So that's kind of why we did that. Hope that you guys really enjoyed this video. I enjoyed making it. I love doing these types of tutorials. So if you guys want to see another D appointment type of video, let me know down below. I love you guys so much and I will see you guys in my next video. Mwah.